Alright, we are live and ready to rock and roll, everybody. Welcome to D&D in the Svenzone. I can be heard and seen tonight for once. Much better than yesterday. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yay.
Come on.
We are rocking and rolling. All cylinders firing. So, there we go. I just want to get rid of a couple black screens. Let's see. Actually, never mind. I don't care. We're gonna leave it the way it is. All right. So when last we left our characters, they were standing in the rain. So we have with us 3 of the players right now. So let's start with Micah playing Scrabbles.
Hey.
Your question tonight is, as you guys left the crab and entered into the cave,
Yeah.
you ran into something. What was that something?
So the first little cave area we ran into, it was like a mermaid elf ghost thing.
Yes.
I don't remember what the name of it was, but
Yep.
essentially it was a mermaid elf ghost.
Correct. It was a banshee.
That's such a great description. I love that.
It was a banshee of a sea elf. Absolutely correct.
Sorry, a sea elf. That's what it is.
Very good.
I'm always misspeciesing the sea elves because I'd
right.
never heard of them until today. Well, not today.
Petition to change the official name in this world to Mermaid Elf Ghost.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like I saw a meme that said, imagine if you had a centaur and a mermaid had sex and their child was the top half of the centaur and the human half of the mermaid, so just a regular guy.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, yes, it was a sea elf banshee, and the crab had asked you to help her out, and because she was a druid who had cast animal friendship on him enough and speak with animals and things to where he was able to speak, and so he considered her friend. She says in order to do that, you have to find something for me that was taken by the person in the lighthouse. And since Manthus claims to have read the message of the day, what was that thing that you were looking for?
I always read the message of the day. It's her spell focus, which is a conch shell, I think? Yes, yeah, a conch shell.
Correct. Awesome. Alright, and we have Reno playing Jackson. When you guys left the little cave and left with the banshee, you started walking up toward the lighthouse, and you were greeted by some lovely ladies. What were they?
It was like the women from the local Hooters. We were very distracted.
Correct. Can you be more specific? You know what they're
We were
called?
the hussies from the local town, okay?
What they look like?
Sirens.
Yes.
They're sirens.
Harpies, correct. Awesome. Alright, so I will continue the trend that I have been doing lately for the groups who have been answering all their questions correctly. Tonight, before the session ends, you will have, as a group, 120 and 1-1. So before the roll happens, as a group, you can scramble and say, "Hey, I want to use the 20," or Jackson can say, "Hey, I'm casting a spell. I want to use a 1." Have her roll a 1 on her save, whatever the case might be.
Okay.
But you decide as a group how you want to use them. If you don't use them, they are gone forever. All right.
Until the next time we answer all the questions, right?
That's correct.
I'm not saving them up.
Possible. I'm probably going to change it up next week, but who knows? We'll see. So you guys have reached the lighthouse. You're standing there. Is there anything else anybody wanted to add before we get rolling?
No.
All right. Well, I'm definitely going to start with
No.
a quote.
I love that Lowland's cat kills people just by being so damn cute. I love that. That's such a great idea. And I said it last week, and I'll say it this week, and I'll say it again. Like, love that.
Awesome. So, I'm doing a couple. All right. So, at the top of the stairs, you have this rocky plateau. You're 80 feet above the water now. You see these large wooden doors in front of you, with rusty hinges and handles, and they are decorated with lightning bolts that's been carved into these the doors. And what would you like to do? So right now, you got Jackson leading the way with the scrambles right behind him, and Toggin bringing up the rear.
Cool.
Tokens
Okay.
are
I'm
unlocked.
leaving everybody else out. All right. You guys want to go up and do this?
Yeah.
All right.
Toggin,
Yeah.
Go
would
up,
you like?
let's-
Toggin, did you want me to continue moving your piece for you, or are you chill? Never mind. You're
Nah,
chill.
I fixed it. I fixed
cool.
it. It's so
Glad.
nice.
All right. Well then, yeah, I will be with you guys. Let's get in
All
there.
right. Take a listen, see if I hear anything.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm going for that.
Give me.
It's never a bad call.
Do you want to use your 20 or your 1 right now for the check?
If the one's against them, then yes. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, it force a
If you're
one
gonna,
stealth
if you're gonna ask
roll
us
on
every
the
single
other
move,
people.
I'm gonna have to strangle you.
I want to make sure. Well, you open the door before you can even tell if you heard anything.
Hey, I was just checking the button. It worked. Okay, it worked. There we go. See.
So you cup your
Was-
hand over your ear and you can hear the ocean.
Yes, I'm not putting my ear up against it. Yes.
Zinlu is in the house. Everybody, welcome Zinlu.
Zinlu.
Hey, Zinlu.
That was in there.
Zinlu is the streamer who's actually getting ready to go into overdrive here next month, because any moment he should have.
Ooh.
They're in the process now of laying fiber to his area, so he's going to go from using his phone to stream with a white hotspot from his phone to actually having gig internet. So it'll
Internet.
He's very excited.
Wow.
Wow.
But
Wonderful.
he has the voice of Barry White, so even though he plays games that I would never play myself, I enjoy watching him because he's like he's fun to listen to, and he has a good community, and he makes the games interesting. So things like a Russian logger, where you're driving these trucks through the Russian forests, these huge mud trucks and things, and he has a space game where he's out hacking these abandoned spaceships and satellites, just tearing them apart and scavenging them for parts.
That's a
and
good
things.
one. It's fun.
He has another one where he's building. It's basically like a Minecraft for adults with real graphics. And so it's really cool, really interesting stuff. But like I said, just I enjoy watching him and listening to him, but I don't. They're just games I would never personally play. But he's a good dude as well. So that is Zindu. Alright, so moving on, you open the door, you don't hear anything as you listen to the door besides the rain. You hear thunder and stuff, So it is very noisy out here with the wind and the rains. You do hear the occasional screech of the harpies who were left alive around the corner. And you open up the door and you see a 15-foot high room. You do not see anything else in the room at this point, though.
Feet high, okay. How wide is it? Is it like a big room?
It is not.
A cafeteria.
There you go.
Okay, 10, 20, 30. Okay, it's not too bad. By length. Is it on the map? I'm not even sure.
Door
Oh, there we go.
looks like from who is trained in survival. We have Godin.
I am.
Everybody.
Yay, Godin has arrived.
I was reading a book and got too into it, and all of a sudden looked at the clock. I'm like, oh shit!
Oh, that's why I have an alarm for D&D. I will miss it otherwise.
I didn't set one this time. Bad idea.
All right.
I'm trained in
So-
survival.
Noggin and Scrambles are.
Okay, so you guys, between the two of you, you're able to see from as you're approaching the lighthouse and things. It looks like these two doors in front of you, there's slanty, are to the lighthouse proper. Whereas the other door, there's a small windowish looking thing to the south and a small door to the south
Right.
that go to the other parts of the lighthouse itself.
Okay. I would take a look out the window there, see what's going on. What am I seeing?
It's a door.
I feel more on my map now. You said it's a window.
No,
Oh, it's a door.
Toddler's
Okay,
going
fine.
over to the window. And little steps.
Ah,
slash window.
okay. There we go.
So as you look
All right,
out
I'm going
that
to go ahead and
window,
move.
you can see two ships' masts jutting out from the water down below. They are.
You're really seeing it, or are you just saying that?
No, you can see.
They're on the map. I mean,
There's crashed ships.
That's what I meant to ask, yes.
Crashed ships at the
Oh,
base
okay.
of the cliff. 8
Oh,
feet
okay,
below.
got it. Wasn't. It was in my way, blocking my view here.
Yep.
The hell's that about? I have no excuses to complain.
Take turns at the window.
I'm
So
gonna
sail
throw on
ships?
this.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Scramble?
Okay.
I'm gonna throw on this wall with my hand to see if I can tell if it's like hollow behind it or not, or does it sound hollow, or does it
Well,
sound like
from
it's just
approaching when you approach the lighthouse, you know there is
Yes.
a room behind you, behind that wall.
That's what
yes.
That's what I figured.
Mhm.
But there's not a door in front of me, so
Correct.
okay.
there's also a door to the northwest, so like maybe it's a big room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
we?
I'm gonna open this door.
Right, I'm behind him.
I clicked open, but I don't know if it opened.
It did.
It opened.
Okay.
So as
Here it says
you
open.
overlap each other for a second. There we go.
Yep.
I will-
Okay.
there we go.
I just cannot see in this room. Is it dark in here? Is that why I can't see?
Talkin has light on him. I can't see anything in that room, so like
Neither can I. That's
All right.
Uh,
Interesting. Let's
that
see
might work.
why that would be.
maybe
There's
I
no
removed
windows,
the
maybe?
effect or something?
Maybe there's no windows here.
Oh, that's weird. No, I don't
If-
see the loop.
Right.
They
just a moment
encased
here.
the lighthouse.
There we go. There we
Light
go.
never gets out.
there. It is.
I know he cast it on himself last time, so like
There we go. Okay. Cool. All right.
I give you
Godin, are you
light?
coming in?
Yeah, in a second. I'm sorry, I finished making some food. I forgot to eat. But yes, send me in.
All right. So you see, you are in the base of the lighthouse. It circular stairway goes up around the corner, and a spiral staircase, and it goes about 20 feet, and then there's a landing. You know the lighthouse is much higher than just 20 feet.
wait, I can't remember this. Is the lighthouse on? Like, was it shining light? earlier.
So, Godin, you should remember.
It has not been
this
mentioned
in
as far as I know.
It's throbbing with a green light of some sort that is causing me to be highly annoyed.
Yes.
Ah.
So, periodically, this green, sickly light goes.
It's like
blasting
almost
out.
like a bizarre heartbeat of light.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Actually, I don't know how he'd figure that out, so never mind.
Other than the staircase and the little smaller door to the north, you do not see anything else in this little entryway.
I'm gonna open this door and look in the room. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You do see something.
I'm following you.
You do see something, he says, as
I
the
was like-
tokens lock.
The door opened and there was nothing in it, so I just put myself in there. I was like, I don't see
fine.
anything.
Oh my god, dude. You know better than that. You know better than that.
Alright, so
You don't though.
there's
They
a-
should be there.
You should know.
It's a 15-foot high room, ceiling still again.
Okay.
Nice height.
It's the same height as the main entry room there.
Right. There's some sort of magic in that.
Lighthouse circular thing. Oh, he says my mic is far away. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, Diablo Bob. Hopefully that's a little bit better. You can hear me a little bit better. The lighthouse is 20 feet, so you've got the stairway, and then there's a 20-foot landing 20 feet above you. But this one is only 15. So as you come in here, you see sort of, it's mostly an empty room, but there's this smell of like a fish market. It's
Okay.
just this sort
Makes
of like
sense.
fish and blood and scales and stuff. He says that there's no change to my mic. Give me just a second here.
Is your
Let me see.
stream mic your webcam mic at the moment?
Let me see what's going on with my. Sven camera. I saw my name. Desktop. Okay, so now there should be a microphone for me or audio input. Let's see. Come on. Well, that's annoying. Where the hell's my audio? Okay, let me add an audio and see if that works. Audio input. And I'm going to go to my microphone. Okay. Testing, testies, 1, 2. Hello. Let's see if this is any better.
We still hear your voice, though.
Right. So it was
There's
quiet.
no changing that.
So is that better? I have more lights flashing on my thing, so it should work better now. I turned off my Twitch, of course, so let me go back into Twitch, since we seem to have lost our helper. Damn it, Diablo Bob. You had one job. Alright, let's see. Here we go.
He said it sounds better.
Testies 1, 2. Hello. I can hear Mantha well. Alright, so I think that will work. I don't have anything to judge it by, but it looks like it worked. Alright, so moving on. So we come into this room, it stinks, like I said, of blood and fish. As you're looking around, it's mostly empty, except for as you step forward, you see over in the corner, there's a person sitting in the chair, and this strange looking reddish armor. Looks like it's made from a carapace of some kind, some leathery thing, and you're not really sure exactly what it is from here. Just in a second it takes to look, and as his head sort of tilts towards you, and he says, "Leave my tower at once." And I would say all of you, got in. What's your passive perception?
12.
So you hear something, you hear noise, but you can't really make it out. The rest of you hear him talking over the rain and the thunder and stuff and the wind that's outside. So, Scrambles, what do you do? How are you responding?
I guess I'm gonna take a step forward, because I don't see this person on my map still, but are they in the corner that's closer to the door?
I'm sorry.
Or closer to the sea?
He's there. You just can't see him. He is there. Give me a second.
He's a ghost.
There it is.
There he is. Cool. So Scrambles is gonna take a step forward in, and
All right. So you are not leaving. So
No.
roll initiative.
Good.
Scrambles, go ahead and finish your sentence.
oh, I was gonna attack him.
Okay.
He's the reason I'm here, so he gets to die. Where's my
Could just be a
initiative?
dude hanging out. You don't know.
Nobody
Yeah.
hangs out in a tower.
So now that you're in
Imagine
there,
it.
you get a better look. You notice
A
that this-
lighthouse keeper would hang out in a lighthouse.
Not in an
His family.
imaginary land with talking crabs and sea mermaid ghost elves.
You don't
you
know that
see-
this place is imaginary.
that the chair he's sitting in has barnacles encrusted on it.
Ew.
All right, so Miss Jackson,
A little
we're
more
missing
exciting
your
to sit down.
initiative.
Oh, okay. Thought you wanted him. Right.
We've been transported to the Pirates of the Caribbean.
no.
That
Can I choose a 20 now?
Too late. It's got to be before the roll. All right.
All right.
So,
Yes, I know.
Scrambles, you said you were going to attack him.
Yeah, I was gonna run over there and hit him with my axe.
All right. So he stands up. And I'll say there's a small chance that you might be able to make this connection. Give me, I'll push it to you. Let's see. Scrambles.
Okay.
You are nature, and this is going to be. It is visible. Alright, boom. Let's see if you can know what kind of armor he's wearing. It's very hard to know, but it's possible. Nope, not
13.
quite. Okay, not from here.
13's not even
this
bad.
fast.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to.
You can figure it out after looting the body.
Yeah. We'll find out if it's magic in a second, because I'm gonna shit whip him against a wall.
So he
And do what?
stands up and he mumbles something to himself. And you see this light wash over him for a moment before it fades.
Okay.
He has some sort of power or something.
You see he's wearing this clawed, this gauntlet that has claws on it, similar to like a Wolverine type. Alright, and that's all he's doing. Alright, so Scrambles, go ahead.
I'm going to move here, and as a bonus action, actually, no, I'm not going to bonus action this because it just doesn't make sense. Can I? Well, no, I'm just going to attack him. So
Okay.
I'm just going to make an attack against him. I'm going to use my great axe and just Try and charge towards him and slash at him with my great axe. And I hit him. My first attack. Do some damage. And then I'm
Ooh,
going
man.
to
Shit.
hit him with my great axe again. Or just completely miss on my second attack. That's fine.
Mood.
As a bonus action, I'm going to summon my Minotaur in the square diagonally above me. So my Minotaur will be here, where I'm not moving to, as my bonus action.
Alright, so you are going to manifest your echo then?
Yes. But I'm going to put it where I just moved to, but didn't move to.
Alright, so after you is going to be Toggin.
I find it a little funny because from Toggen's perspective, he's like, what's going... Oh. As Scrambles just immediately goes to attack. So first off, he can't see whatever the fuck is going on, so he's going to move up. And he still can't see, so he's gonna move into the room. Okay.
So that's 15.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if Toggen would... Does Toggen know if this guy has any spells cast on him?
No. You would have no
Okay.
way of knowing.
Yeah, I was more asking, like, if there was a visible indicator, but he doesn't know.
Is he glowing?
No. It faded away immediately.
Okay. He is going to... he's gonna use Witch Bolt, then.
Which ball?
Yes.
If he's gonna do Witch Bolt, he's probably gonna move so Scrambles isn't directly in the way. And I think that's all his movement. So, Toggen's gonna cast Witch Bolt on this
So
guy.
he is in the way. He will take some damage if you cast it from there.
Ah,
Because
shit.
you do not have a clear line of sight. Like I said, this is lightning. So it likes to jump.
That's fair.
It likes to move.
In that case, Chill Touch.
Okay.
Because I guess Toggen doesn't want to kill his friends. It's such a shame, but, so he's going to use Chill Touch.
So the attire is different, but some of the weapons and some of the you see an emblem of Talos on it, similar to the people that were on top of the hinge, within the hinge, trying to summon things. And
By Talos,
you
this
guys have
can't
seen it.
be happening.
Talos is the god of storms. You guys have well learned that by now. Alright, so did you roll your touch that is neither chill nor touch? You did. You hit.
I was holding it because you started talking, and I'm like, I don't know if he's saying, like, oh, you have disadvantage, or, like, I needed to know, like, what you were going to say before I rolled. So Toggen reaches out, and as he does, this skeletal hand made out of like the same like blue-ish lightning that so far all of his magic has looked like. So he reaches out, and this skeletal hand just kind of latches itself around this guy's ankle.
Okay. And next is God.
We'll move on. See if I can see from there. Can you move me, please?
I am in the process of doing so. There we go.
All right. I can't quite see scrambles from here, can I?
No.
Negative.
Right, I'll go on
There's a
inside.
very thick wall that there's a little 5 foot, like a hallway almost, to go in.
I'll squeeze past Jackson, and then I will. That's bless.
That's nice. I love being blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Nice.
And
Classic.
it's one person, right?
Why is not working?
Raise your against attack. Okay, yeah. So I'm also going to then. Let me read this one. A second. Gonna go first. Well, it's gonna matter. I'm gonna cast as a bonus action Sanctuary on. Oh,
Bless and Sanctuary are 2 leveled spells, so you would not be able to cast both on the same turn. You can only cast a cantrip and a
leveled spell
level spell.
of some sort. But if it's a bonus action,
Correct.
fighters have such a tremendous advantage to be able to use multiple attacks and not have to worry about if it's a spell or not. Alright, so that's all I will do.
Oh, baby.
Alright.
We earned those double strikes.
Those have already gone.
We have earned those double strikes.
Jackson, your go.
No, you haven't earned anything. You just turned older.
That's right. Exactly. I am. Where am I? Can I even get in here at all or not?
You can't?
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should hang and just watch the back door here. You guys got this? I see on the Rocky Talk. You guys got this?
You say on the Rocky Talkie when we're like 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I missed the battle. I don't know. Concentrating. No, I can't step in. I'm not gonna step in. I'm saying right here. I'm keeping an eye on our 6 here, and seeing what happens. You guys are plenty of people in here.
Okay.
I could try Ray of Frost, but I can't see anything, and I think God's in the way.
Okay. So,
So I can have Ray of Frost at the ready. Can I do like a half turn and just zap it in there in between? Before they even know it, like in between a turn.
you can step.
I say yes
into
because I have
space.
2 attacks. I have 2 attacks. If I put them down, I can get down to a half attack. See,
You can
2
step
down
into
to half.
Gotham's
That's just-
space. Shoot a spell if you choose, and you step back, or you can go into the
Okay.
room and shoot your spell, or you can just stay where you are.
If I can go into space and come back, then I'll do that. As long as he doesn't get a top attack of opportunity.
If he
Probably
was
won't.
adjacent to Godin, he would, but he's not.
I meant God. Okay, so I'm moving up to there, and I'm waiting, and there he is. Now I'm gonna shoot my thing. Dang. That will work.
So you have
I
a
cantrip.
-2 because you're shooting through scrambles.
Really?
Yes.
Camels can handle this kind of thing.
I can't.
Okay. And then the Ray of Frost. Here we go. Where is it? It keeps moving around. Okay, do the Ray of Frost double pain if I use both my bonus actions. My one bonus action.
But because you are 5th level,
Fine.
It
Whatever.
should do more
Again.
damage already. And
Okay,
that's
here we go.
already factored
Casting.
in.
-2. Go. Oh my god. It's on the edge there. It's still rocking a little bit. I tell you,
Oof.
they cheated us. It should have been a 9. Alright. I guess it did not work, I guess, right?
It did not hit.
Or hit scrambles. It hit scrambles anyway. You got 4 damage.
Take the 4 damage.
All
not a
right,
big deal.
so you step forward, you
And now
go,
stepping-
but scrambles is in the way, and it has his god in who's
step back.
casting spells and stuff, and you're just not able to.
Right. It makes sense.
Um,
It's completely logical.
Toggin, here you go.
And Toggen's basically like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. He's like, this helps enough.
Enough.
Aha, I half expected it to miss. So, just for flavor,
50-50
instead
chance.
of reaching out again, he just basically readjusts the grip that the hand that is already on the dude already has. So,
Cool.
and that's all he's doing. He's just, seeing what's going down, hoping we don't get wrecked or something.
All right. Godin, are you trained in? Are you proficient in nature?
One second. What the heck is going on? I'm just going to clear. Nature?
Yes. Okay.
I'm not trained in much of anything. Medicine, insight, persuasion, religion, stealth. That's
Gosh, imagine being a cleric trained in religion. I can't relate.
it.
Well, he worships
Alright.
Sylvanas. I thought he might be.
Negatory.
Right.
Just pretty much buried this guy out of range of anything useful, so I will Sacred Flame. But Scramble's got everything in the way.
He's a big fella. He's a big fella.
Well,
His entire
problem is
time,
there's-
all of us are
right
like,
now
damn it,
there's-
Scrambles, get out of the way.
Problem is there's 2
But
of them,
2
which means that
spaces
there's no
open.
room. Just
Next
doesn't
to
matter
me.
if they're open. I'm not going to go up toe to toe.
All you people who don't know how to fight hand-to-hand combat, the one person who fights hand-to-hand combat is sitting in the hallway picking his teeth.
Sure enough. Alright, so Sacred Flame. Alright.
Is that an attack?
Do I have any
or a
negatives?
save?
It is a save.
Nope, no negatives.
Screw him. Alright, doesn't work.
As his radiance come down, he's able to shake it off as he grips himself and gets ready to
Just come
fight
back here.
Scrambles. Jackson, it's your turn again.
Yes, I am. I'm stepping forward. Just stop. Backhand right there. Yep. Let's see where else. I can't see that. Okay. That's not. I'm gonna go like 1 square right there. That's where I'm going at. Shit. Okay, we're all cozy and warm here. We're gonna go right there. Should get a nice minus. There's no -2 in that one, right?
Yes, Scrambles.
There is.
Scrambles
Fuck that,
is
I'm
blocking
going- I'm
everything
staying there.
unless you go right up
I'm
to
staying
him.
right there. I'm going between his legs. Ray of Frost. Here we go. Are you accepting that?
There's nothing to go wrong there.
Huge barbarian doing his little
Yes.
1d4.
Hey.
Okay.
I said I wanted to do a double. You said no. I blame you.
All right.
Is
So
it? Yay.
hashtag
Damage.
blessed. You hit.
And I got, look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. See? 13 points of damage. Nice, healthy.
All right.
And Scramble's going, woohoo! Whoa! Huh? A little tight there.
Scrambles, you're up.
So I'm gonna yell at him,
Who him?
surrender and drop
Okay.
the conch, or I'll kill you. And if he doesn't look like he's giving up and dropping the conch, then I'm immediately gonna attack him.
It's like a Lord of the Flies thing, like, surrender the conch.
Yes.
He does not look like he's dropping it.
Okay, then I'm going to
Oh,
attack
he's
him.
holding the conch?
I don't know.
That changes...
Yes, he
Wait.
is.
Oh, he's holding it? I didn't even know he was holding it. Awesome. Now I feel better about
You
just
didn't-
attacking him.
Yeah, never mind. Don't feel bad anymore.
Cool. I didn't even know he had
You
it.
feel
I thought he was just-
vindicated.
Yeah,
It was resting in his lap when you guys walked in.
cool.
Wait, you
That's-
brought it up
and
without
attacked
even
him,
knowing
yes.
if he had it?
No, we came in here to kill an old guy with a conch. He's the only old guy we've run into so far. He's wearing armor. I assumed he was bad, and I attacked him. And now I feel better because now I know he's the old guy with the conch. Now I'm swinging with even more vigor. So I hit him twice with my great axe. I'm going to move my echo down. Actually, I'm going to move my echo 5 next to Taugen, in the empty space next to Taugen. And then I'm going to take my action surge for the day and attack him again. But not with my echo, with myself. So I'm using my action surge to hit him, make another attack. Boom. Damage. Hopefully this kills him. And then I have...
Oh, he lost his spell.
Finally dropped concentration on whatever the fuck he was doing.
It's like a blessed type thing for himself.
Yeah.
Oh, max damage.
He should be pretty messed up at this point. So that is the end of my turn.
Alright,
So,
so he's
I run over there,
staggering on his
slap
feet. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just depicting what happened. So I standing right there. I realize that he's got the conch in his hand. I yell at him, "Hey, drop the conch or I'm gonna murder you." He doesn't drop it, so I slam him, move my echo away so that way I'm not in the way anymore, and then I slam him again with another 2 attacks, and he's standing bloodied in the corner, seeing his fate in front of him. He knows he's gonna die if he doesn't do something quick. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, well, he is wavering a bit as he's got all these cuts and slashes in his armor and on his stuff. And he sort of holds the conch out in front of him as the room just erupts in this cacophony of sound. You guys or stumble back just so loud as... Where did it go? There it is. This lightning bolt just goes blasting through the room.
Oof.
Do we want to use a 1?
If this guy is about to roll a thing, I say that we just give him the one.
I'm fine with that
Yes.
too.
It's not an attack.
Indeed.
It's not an attack.
You guys save.
Oh.
Well,
Whatever the
When
one
you
that
use a
benefits
one, that
us.
means you guys roll a 1 on your saving throw.
No, I thought he was attacking us.
There you go.
I did say if this guy is about to roll something, but
No.
he's not. So,
Well, he is. He's
well, he's not the one rolling it. It's the
he's
rest of
about
us
to
that
roll
are
a
rolling.
crap ton of damage. Is about what he's gonna roll.
Can we take a collective 20 as a group? Can we all roll 1 save?
That's still just a success. That would likely be just half damage.
Hey, it's better than full damage, though.
Alright, so... No, I want this 4. And a stampy stamp.
Guys, we should have just left the room and let Toggin throw in a fireball from the necklace.
Alright, so there goes this lightning bolt. Zapping out. Like I said, the sound is just insane. God, and you're rocked back, and your head's ringing, ears are ringing, as you have the splitting headache. And there it is. Let's see. Boink. Jackson gets a advantage because he's a barbarian. You all succeeded. Look at that. Because of the bless. You should make sure you guys
Hashtag bless.
buy God and drink.
Oh yeah, big jar of it too.
Because you take half of that. So
28.
instead of 28, you take 14.
Ouch.
As these bolts go blasting through. The echo does
Each of us.
fade away.
Okay.
Alright, top of the next round. It is Scrambles.
So, in a fit of rage, hair singed, Scrambles lashes out with his great axe. I'm gonna move down, and then I'm gonna hit him with my great axe.
Okay.
Do some damage. Meow. And then take my second attack.
Seeing spots in front of your eyes from the bright
Yeah.
lightning bolts.
Finally.
So the first one kind of hits him. He's bleeding everywhere. He drops to a knee, blood kind of coming out of his mouth. And then I sink my great axe in between his shoulder and his sternum and just murder him. And Rakdos curse you.
Very nice. Alright, so he drops
Pick
and
up
we
the-
are out
pick
of
up the
combat.
cost. Pick up the conch, though,
Okay.
and show the group. Conch.
It is pearlescent, so it's looks like a pearl. All
Okay, cool.
wavy colored, or like an oil
Iridescent.
spill, depending on
Iridescent.
frame of
Iridescent. There you go. What she said.
reference.
Silver stuff.
And there we go. All right. So, who is proficient in medicine?
Toggin is.
And Toggin?
All right. So you two notice that there's a very there's nowhere near the amount of blood that there should be. The amount of damage and things that he took.
Undead. I think.
Wait.
He's undead.
If
He's a
you
zombie.
want
Only half blood. Not half the blood because he's a zombie.
Was he undead?
I'm making that suggestion.
Well,
There he is.
I
We need
think.
to do more to kill him.
Exactly.
Okay. So Chill Touch has an extra effect when it's done against something that's undead. So like,
Oh,
would
there you go.
Toggin know if it was undead? It's not anything that'll help us now, but like, would he know because it has a different effect?
Does she have the
Wouldn't
orc?
necessarily know. Besides me telling you add your extra die. So metagamey, yes, but in actual game
Combat.
mechanics, you wouldn't necessarily know.
Well, it's not an extra die. It has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well, the extra effect.
Yes.
So, realistically, he would not be able to. He wouldn't know because there's not
Okay.
any extra power being drawn from him or any way of really knowing. There's no visual effect.
Okay.
That's different from one to the other. To your knowledge, this was not an undead.
But there's not enough blood to account for that body. You should burn him anyway.
Well,
Maybe
wanna-
he's anemic.
I'm gonna hand the conch shell over to Jackson, and then I'm gonna search the armor on him. She said he's wearing a weird type of armor. Now that I'm up close and personal, I'm gonna start undressing him to see what type of armor this was.
Squirrels can't wait to get into this guy's pants.
There you go.
All right.
He's an
Alright,
old man
so
with
it is a
a
hardened
huge conch.
carapace leather stuff from some sort of sea creature.
But it's a crab.
It's like a reddish brown, fading to grays in certain areas. And as you remove the breastplate, you see there's a hole where the heart would be.
That's weird.
What do you mean? Just think of women.
There's a
They rip your
hole.
heart out.
Well, I don't think that's supposed to be there.
If I look into the hole,
And she mansplains, right?
what do I see?
Air.
And I'm sorry.
Like
if I'm
through and
holding,
through?
So if I'm holding the armor, am I holding the armor or his body at this
His
point?
body.
Okay. And there's
Armor
like-
just a
it's like
big
Deadpool.
hole in him.
Yes,
Like Deadpool,
Okay.
you
where the
know?
heart should be.
Okay. That's super weird.
Somebody, no, it isn't.
Well-
Somebody removed the hearts for ritual.
That's pretty weird, okay? People getting their hearts ripped out doesn't happen on a daily.
Really?
I
How
mean-
much shit do you rip off every single creature that we have, including things that we don't even want to mention, every day?
But they
A
don't
teeth
stand up and cast a
one-
lightning bolt at you.
Exactly.
Once you've ripped their heart out.
Yeah. And the last thing I ripped, I smashed a crystal into Lynn's heart. So I'm like, what the hell? This is weird. Okay, so
I mean,
Um,
maybe we can come to the conclusion that this guy doesn't live here because home is where the heart is, and his heart's not here.
there you go.
Right.
Well, I've also heard that where your heart is, there your treasure will be. So we could probably go search for that and find some money.
Sure.
There you go.
So
Some
I'm gonna
expensive whiskey.
I'm gonna stick my arm in the heart hole, my hand in there, and kind of feel around. Do I feel like guts and shit in there, or
Yes,
okay?
but it's dried and older.
Is he doing
Okay.
the water mudding
Oh.
thing? The mudding? You put your
It's,
hand in the fish's
It's
mouth?
not like a corpse, but it's like somebody who's it's sort of a mix between they were it's still warm, the body is still warm as if it was alive, it just
Okay.
didn't have any blood pumping through it, so if there's no blood pumping through it, that's what you feel.
Okay.
A living normal corpse without a heart,
Okay.
like doing an autopsy on somebody
Sure.
with not a lot of blood.
Can I tell what species this person is?
Half orc.
Half orc. Okay. Pretty gross. Well, I guess I'm gonna take its armor off of it then. See if is the armor still usable, or is it just beat to shit from my axe?
Both.
Holding it.
It is usable,
But
but,
it-
it's beat to crap.
Okay.
It has a hole in it.
No, the hole is in the dude's chest. We only noticed the hole once he took off the armor.
After.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So I guess then,
Alright, so Jackson, are we gonna hold on to the conch?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Jackson
Yes.
Hornfist.
Not even gonna bother. We already know it's magic, so
There you go.
either of you mystic people think you could deal with, figure something out from this, or should I just continue to hold it?
That's what we came here for. We're gonna take it back to the crab, or
Right,
to
you
the
wanna
excuse
hold it,
me.
see if you can-
We're taking it back to the lady.
Then,
In the before we go back to the crab.
Okay, so I'm the only one that's really not magic as far as anybody realizes.
I'm
So I'll
also not
hold
mad.
it and I'll bring it back to the thing. Since the other guys might be tempted to use it, shame on you before it even happens.
Since I'm
It's okay.
taking the armor off of this thing and looking through it and examining it, and I realize it doesn't have a heart, I'm gonna rip its head off and then chuck it out this window behind Godden.
Okay. So it
That
falls.
just the head.
Tink, tink, and it goes beyond the cliff,
Cool.
but beyond where you can see it.
And then I'll gather up the armor and do you guys want to go investigate the rest of the lighthouse before we return this conch? What do you think?
I admit
So
I
how much-
didn't expect it.
Can we see Sven's face on the camera? If we say no and we watch his face, then we'll know we should have gone. You see all those hours of work. His little tear runs down his face.
I mean, thing is, we can go out and then come back in.
We could. I'm just
Because
holding
we
the thing
know
so
that
you guys
Banshee is
can
just
direct.
outside.
That's true. But but if it's magic land, they may not let us back in. But on the other hand, we are fulfilling the purpose. So I say, let's go. Watch for that tear.
So does Tolkien, do you need some healing?
If you would be able to give it, I would be glad to accept it. Thank you. Thank
A
you.
little bit back.
He's not used to other people having lightning, and, that just hurt his feelings. It was mostly emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
You're healed that much, but you're gonna go slit your wrist now.
Okay. Should we go back down and see if we can get that conch to the lady we're supposed to help,
Yep.
and then before high tide makes it so we're going to be sloshing in our boots?
So you guys do see that there are other ships as you look out. Toggin looks out this other window. See there's another ship up to the north that's been wrecked.
Yeah, clearly
Is
this
there
hasn't been a very successful lighthouse.
Yeah, no, is there any indication of how old those ships are? Like, is the wood, rotting away, or,
Nice. We have a raid from Marbania.
a raid?
Welcome, raiders. Appreciate you guys. They just cleared out
That's right.
they just killed a dude in the lighthouse. The lighthouse is still spewing out sickly green light every once in a while, periodically. So they don't know why that is, but they're looking to leave the lighthouse. So
I don't know.
Does the stairs the little stairwell thing, does that go up further?
It's the lighthouse.
yes, it's a lighthouse.
Yeah, it goes up to the rest of the lighthouse.
Goes 20
Okay.
feet up at the first landing, and it goes beyond that as well.
I think we should
Well-
go up there and see if his heart's the thing making it spew green.
Yeah,
right,
we should go up there and find
I
some way to
safely-
get this thing stop spewing whatever it is, because it's like giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's like a serious condition in D&D.
The heebie-jeebies.
BBGBs. Uh-oh.
You're
Heebie-jeebies.
taking ongoing heebie-jeebie damage.
I am.
Is it like almost like running grunnies or something? No, running grunnies trick.
I just
I'm staying kind of in the middle. I have the conch.
The heebie-jeebies
I
is
have
just a weird way to say the BBEG.
All right, so
I can't move at all. I just hit the square.
Jackson, are you going up the
I
stairs?
can't move. It's not moving.
Ah.
There, good. Okay. Yes, I'm staying mid back. There we go.
I'm like, if he's not moving, Toggen's pushing past him.
No, I couldn't. Yeah, I said I couldn't move. Nobody cares.
That's why I asked.
all
Yes,
right,
I
so let's
If I
move you
didn't
guys
care,
over.
I would have just pushed
Patience.
past you.
You
There
go
you
to the first
Wherever that
landing.
thing goes to.
And you see it's a regular landing, and there's no real indication of anything out of the ordinary. Radius Caesar, awesome. Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you, man.
Please.
There we go. Boom. You're awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's move you over to the new. So you move up to the next level. Like I said, there's nothing out of the ordinary here, you have to walk across the landing and start your way up the next step, and there's another level above you. You see lights. I mean, there's little portholes. Look out. You're now 100 feet up from ocean level, sea level.
I think Reno has not moved on Twitch at all. I'm not twitching.
Ooh, it's a red cloak day.
It is. Give me just a second.
Back here. Come back here.
Excuse me.
Alright, I have returned. Sorry about the delay, guys. I am in my red cloak. Per Radius Caesar, thank you for using your Svenzone particles. Appreciate you. So let's put you on the map as you guys make your way up to the final level of the next level thing. And this one has a door. So give me just a second.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Internet Essentials increase their monthly rate now?
No.
Not at all? You're not seeing anything like that in there?
Not unless it's happened in the last 3 days. It's $9.95 and
When did your bill come out?
ACP covers it.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Alright, I'm trying to grab you all at the same time and see if it'll work. It did not. Alright. That's alright. Got Jackson over there. Alright, so if you zoom over to the right, scrambles to Alwyn, and there you go. Alright, so let's move you over, move the stream map over. There you go. Alright, can you guys see yourselves?
Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire Sven.
They got family there.
Who's in like the cloak? It says it's dashing. It is a pretty cool cloak, and it's reversible. Ooh.
I mean, wouldn't it really only be a dashing cloak if you use your action to dash?
It's a rogue's. It's a cunning action.
If you're a
Action
rogue,
dash.
yeah.
Alright, so you're up here and you see there's a small door. It continues up.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Bonus action dash cloak.
Nice.
Alright. Go ahead. You should be able to, yeah, you can move yourself. You said you're listening at the door? Or opening the
No.
door?
Going through it.
Alright, so
Am I standing in front of it now or no?
you are standing in front of it. So let's go ahead
Yes.
and do this. So you, don't know if you realize, but you guys can see most of the map now. I'm taking off the line of sight, taking off the lighting, just to make things a little bit simpler.
I'm going to open it and take a step in.
There we go. Alright, so you go in, and you see there's a large room here. Pretty much the same, almost the same layout as before. Hey, you can go with Joe. He's chilling, looking over at me right now. See if I can get it to work. Okay, I'm going to do this for a second. Parker. There he is. Alright, sorry. You were gaming what the dog doing for Engorgio.
Nice.
So you come out here and you see the room is basically the same layout as the lower floor. Down below you see there's a lot of stuff going on. Are the rest of you coming in?
Sure.
Yep.
Person would move. Okay, coming this way. I'm holding.
A little bit of a delay going on with the map here. What is up with this?
So
Big
there's
delay.
this. So you see, you're on the roof, and so there's rain pouring down and stuff. The lighthouse still towers above you, and you can see that this green pulse is still going out. But every so often, and you see that this gray thing down here
Yeah.
is a metal rod, goes up 10 feet, and sort of juts out a little bit, sort of like a trident almost, but there's just two pieces of it that go stretching up toward the sky.
Rod.
Yeah, I'm not going to get near that.
Does it look like it's coming out of the ground, like it's attached to it, or is it like sticking? Like, is it attached to the ground, or is it sitting
You
on
guys
the
are on the
ground?
roof of the building, just going through
Oh.
the building down below, as far
Okay.
as you can tell. You would have to get closer and maybe study it a little bit better to see for sure, but that's sort of what it looks like. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I didn't understand what you were talking about, Zinnu.
Okay.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I'm
Hi.
thinking we should probably not investigate that big metal thing in the middle of a storm.
Yeah.
Right after getting zapped by lightning.
Bradius says,
Why?
don't
Yeah,
lick
that's
it
fair.
in winter.
That's true.
Says what?
He says, don't lick it in winter.
Yeah.
Large metal pole.
That would hurt.
Sound advice.
Well, it doesn't hurt as long as you don't leave the pole. Licking it isn't gonna hurt. It's just you're not gonna be able to get off without hurting.
I mean, even if you stay on, that's cold damage, my dude.
Yeah, but you wouldn't feel it for very long.
So are you guys going to move around
You
at
just-
all?
It would die after a bit. You'd be just dead flesh stuck to the pole. What?
Are you moving around
No,
the
we're-
rooftop at all?
I am.
I think
I'm
we
going to
should.
go
All
look
right,
around
so
this corner.
Scrambles, as you move around a little bit, you can clearly see all 5 ships over to the west.
Five ships, okay.
And Bradius, Caesar, Double Dog dares the barbarian to go hold the pole.
The hole.
That's funny.
The pole.
Oh, the pole, yeah.
The lightning rod.
Yeah. You'll be surprised, though.
Maybe good
Well,
things will
considering
happen,
it's
you know?
still raining, Toggen's like I'm good over here. I'm ready to go when you guys are.
Is there
No, I'm
anything
thinking the
around,
same thing.
Anything around the corner that I'm looking at? Besides the ships?
No.
Okay. And yeah, there's nothing on the roof. Let's get the hell out of here.
Good call.
Alright, so you make your way up. The last step, you notice there's a green, like I said, you've been seeing this green light, and now it's starting to pervade down and the stairwell a little bit. And you're realizing this is a really bright light.
Right, like,
I mean, it's the green light right now, but just remember, if it turns into a red light, we stop moving.
Yes.
cute. Alright.
So let me go back to the play. Alright, let me move you guys over. So, there are some archways.
Are they golden?
Across from you as you're coming up the stairs, Toggin, you're about head height with level
Is
with
it
the
just
floor.
me, or does everything seem to be moving really slow right now in Fantasy Grounds? Or is it just my computer?
No, it's definitely Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
So Toggin, your head's just about neck level with the floor, and then Joe Jackson, you're about hip high. Scrambles, the floor is at your ankles. Godin, you're at the regular height. But this thing is blinding. It is so bright while you're up here. And give me just a second here. There it is. And you also see that it's open to the elements. So it's raining up here as well, and there's a small iron railing that goes around the outside. It's the only thing that's keeping you from plummeting off the edge. And as this thing flashes a bright light and then fades, you realize that this thing is floating about 5 feet off the floor. And it looks to be... It takes you a minute to realize what it is, because it's green, and it's about 10 times its normal size. So about the size of a basketball, or a medicine ball, I should say, half again the size of a basketball. About 2 feet around in diameter is this heart. This green heart, and as it beats, this green light, blinding green light, comes blasting out of it. And this is the source of your unease, Godin.
Yeah. I can tell.
I'm gonna
Oh, we found
Okay.
the heart.
look at Godin and look at Tog and go, either of you guys have like a dispel magic up your sleeve, or know how to unenchant
The light
something?
goes out, casting out.
So
I
don't wanna
have the
touch
necklace of fireballs.
it. Ugh.
We just toss it up the stairs.
No, I don't want to blow up the whole lighthouse, but no. But I mean, I've got one spell left that I could use to try and do a heavy duty sacred flame type thing.
Whoosh, the light goes again.
I don't know if we should hurt it or not, though, because I don't know anything about this. So, do you think we should
It's-
kill it?
Definitely not natural. It's wrong.
Well, yeah,
I can feel it. It's wrong.
Lots of things
is
are
there-
not natural.
So,
Is there an on-off switch
uh,
somewhere?
in this area, is there like the normal framework for a lighthouse, or is it just this green glowing heart?
And then the iron railing around it that's keeping us from going off the side of the building.
Iron
Otherwise, it's
railing,
over
there's
in the
a
air.
wall. you guys are in the semi-half circle of a wall that goes up, and there's 2 archways. So when his heart goes bright, it's only going in this one direction. It's going out here, here, and here. Because the rest of, like I said, all around to your right, if you put your hand out, there's a wall there. It goes all the way up.
It does strike me that this place seems bad at being a lighthouse, considering there's 5 shipwrecks in the water beneath
I
us.
wonder if it's drawing ships into shore rather than repelling them away and warning them.
That makes sense to me.
But
I don't have a way to actually target anything right now, but I would use my guiding bolt right now on this.
Whoosh, the bright light goes out again. Alright, so you're tracking it with guiding bolt?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, is that a save or an attack? And a rest
Ranged
of you moving
attack.
up, or are you staying where you are?
sorry, did you say the rest of you?
Yes. Is anybody else moving or doing anything else? Or are you staying where
I
you
was
are?
Yeah, I was gonna go up. I just am waiting for him to attack first.
Targan's just peeking over the floor, like, oh.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, well, if okay, so that wall is only to my ankles, is what you were saying then.
The floor.
No, the floor.
Okay.
So to
yeah.
your right is the wall.
We're going
to
up
your
the
left
stairs.
Yeah.
is the
I
floor.
see. I get it. So then, no, I don't give a crap. I'm gonna come stand over here.
Okay.
I thought I was behind a wall, safe and secure, but my ankles are behind a wall,
Yes.
safe and secure. So that
Yes.
makes a lot more sense. I'm also gonna yell at the heart. I'm gonna say,
Okay.
hey heart, what are you doing? How's it going?
Okay. Godin, go ahead and give me an attack roll for the spell. Okay. Alright, and then roll damage. A little peek behind the curtain. This thing is immune to psychic damage, just letting you know.
Psychological?
Radiant damage that comes down from the sky and
Alright, 18.
blinding light.
Alright, so that is enough.
outshines the blinding light.
So it does not respond to you,
Okay.
Scrambles. As it
figured I'd
flashes
try.
again and you're blinking and having a hard time. For the sake of argument, go ahead and give me another attack roll, Godin. Because you would have had disadvantage because of the blinding light.
Well, I can give him one of my inspiration. He doesn't need it. Never mind.
It was a very low attack roll anyway. The 13 was still hit, so as long as you didn't go insanely lower than that, it would have still hit. Alright, so this thing blasts into the heart, and it sort of pulses for a moment, and this green, sickly mist starts coming from it as it begins to shrink, and as it shrinks, begins to get darker and darker until it gets to the size of a normal heart and sits there and beats once, twice, collapses to the floor, and then just starts melting and sort of like from the Thanos finger snap, just the gray bits of it start flaking off until there's nothing there anymore.
You?
Gross.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good
Much
that thing
better.
Good job, got in.
It's good that thing is dead.
My heebie-jeebie effect seems to have gone away.
Yes,
Well,
you're more at peace now that this thing is destroyed. So you do see that there's a ring where a brazier used to be, and there are, up along the top of this wall. Where's the drawing? Enter drawing mode. Here we go. So just in case You guys are giving me these blank stares. This is a wall.
Hmm?
That yellow bit is a wall.
Yeah.
So around the top of it are these polished metal. You're not sure if it's steel or silver or what it is. That's iodized and hasn't been kept up, but it could be a working lighthouse.
Okay.
It's just that it clearly hasn't been used for its real intent for quite a while.
Okay.
Is there actually?
There's
I
no
don't
light-
know if Toggin
there's
knows
no-
anything
there a way
about
to-
lighthouses. I don't know.
Is there a way to relight this thing, or is it damaged beyond use
Blazer
right now, or
isn't
can
here, so you would have to. You
No.
could build like a bonfire there if you really wanted to, but
so the brazier's not there? Okay, gotcha.
right. It's also about noon, so you do see that almost immediately the rain starts to lessen.
Awesome. Okay.
Wait, what starts to lessen?
The rain.
Rain.
The rain.
Ah,
It's
rain.
not
Consider
raining as hard as it was.
You said range, and I'm like, the range of what?
Okay. I'm gonna come over here. Do I see anything wild and magical on my way over there?
Nope, nothing else on here. You think it would be really cool to hop over the edge, though. It would be very easy for you to hop over the railing.
Hop
Okay.
over the railing and see if you can hit the claw
Fly?
on your way down.
If you use
How-
your cloak, it'll in both hands. It'll catch the wind and float down.
Well, it'll definitely catch the wind. I'm not sure how much effect it'll have on actual aerodynamics. But
It'll catch the
but it'll
wind.
billow.
It might not catch scrambles,
look nice.
but it'll,
Yeah.
it'll look cool.
Anyway, I'm not gonna just kill myself. That's stupid. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna go back down the
Yeah.
stairs, and I'm gonna go to the level with the lightning rod on it.
Okay. So I'll put you back there. Like, maybe. Come on. Oh, is there someone else
Yeah.
move there? I think there's multiple people here. I'll just do it this way.
Yeah, Toggin is
I
also
don't know
there.
if it's
I'll
it's
just do
been
it this way. There we go. Alright, so you are on the level with the lightning rod. What are the rest of you doing as you're going?
Toggin has also been going down the stairs.
Yeah, I'll stay with scrambles. I'm having difficulty moving because
Well, you guys
Hash
wouldn't be
browns
able to
being
move.
really weird right now.
Yeah, we can't move between the two places, so it's
Yeah.
we have to
No, I mean
move this
just
way.
even moving on the map that I'm on, it just doesn't want to move. So
Alright, so let me go ahead and I will remove the mask. Is that what this is? Let me see. Nope, that's not what that is. Alright, so I'm going to go to this. There it is, remove. Alright, blink. Alright, so you guys are on the roof of the main building.
Can I tell what the lightning rod is made of? I mean, obviously metal, but like, do I know what type of metal this is?
Actually, you could probably tell. He's a blacksmith. So are you?
Give me, Jackson. Give me a investigation check. All right, and Bradius, my time is up. When it go, it's normally 15 minutes for the cloak. I went about 25. So appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye, Phil. That worked finally. It's a do-over.
Yeah, it was a nice cloaking. That's awesome. Don't forget, you guys can also do this. And you can pick it as well. A zap.
If it don't scratch it, man.
All right. With a 4, let's see. Not positive. You're guessing. It's clearly metal. It's not copper. It's not brass. It's some sort of dark, grayish metal. You're not really sure exactly what it is. Scrambles, go ahead and give me. I'll let you try as well. It's just going to be a harder DC for you than it would be for Jackson.
What skill is that?
Investigation.
I have any skills in that. Bird, I gotta say.
So you think it's iron? Might be steel. But you're not positive.
It's definitely not gold or silver.
Correct.
Okay, I don't care then.
Or platinum.
Yeah, it's not a valuable metal that I care about, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there.
All right, and full disclosure, there is one room you guys did not investigate in the other location.
Yeah, on the way down.
The
south room.
If you care, but just letting you know, it is
Yeah.
a fact. All right, let me try this again. Control.
Since it seems to be just some type of lightning rod that I don't care about that much, I'm gonna go downstairs
Ooh, it worked.
to the main lobby.
We all jump off of the roof and somehow land on the path.
There it
We
is.
fly.
Oh, sorry, stream. There we go. They're back on the roof. I don't know that I ever answered your question, Taugen. These wrecks look relatively recent. There is a little bit of barnacle buildup and stuff like that, but you still see some sails that are decaying in the waters and stuff. They still look. You're not a sailor, so you don't know for sure, but you would think the sails wouldn't last that long in salt water.
Yeah, that makes sense. This was a bad lighthouse. This lighthouse was bad at being a lighthouse. Good at something else, but bad at being a lighthouse.
I think intentionally bad at being a lighthouse. I think Scrambles had the right of it. I think it was drawing ships to it.
It's good at something else, but it's bad at being a lighthouse.
All right, so Scrambles, are you going into that door?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Hey guys, I'm gonna go in here.
We're safe in there.
Okay, I go in there.
All right, so this room is the most interesting of this entire building. You see there are carvings and drawings of ships being tossed about. Dadgummit, I'm trying to get... Hold on, my...
Oh, that worked. Wow, I just exited out of the map and reloaded the map, and that problem was fixed. I can move again.
Awesome. So let me see if I can do this. There we go. Alright, so the walls have all these ships on them being tossed with stormy seas, and this dark deity looming over them, and with this evil smile. On the west wall is a salt-encrusted window that's all dirty. You see a stone altar with lightning bolts carved into it on the south wall. And you see a rod descending, coming down from the ceiling and splitting in two before embedding itself into the stone of the altar. Anybody trained in religion can give me a DC 15 religion check.
I know you did mention Talos earlier.
Jackson, you're not even in the room, so you can't do it. You're outside in the rain. I'm sorry, Toggin, what did you say?
No, you mentioned Talos earlier, and so Toggin is looking to see if these are, like, symbols of Talos. But, like, he doesn't know shit about religion, so he's probably not gonna know.
Oh, there it is, finally. Well, that was a good 30-second delay from my roll to it showing up in the chat. But anyway, I'm apparently not thinking about religion right now.
I don't know anything about religion.
Alright, so what else are you guys doing?
Is there anything on the altar as I look at the altar besides like lightning bolts sketched into it and things like that?
The lightning rods driving into it.
Is that all? No drawers or anything like that?
You see that there's a couple candle holders, and there's wax that has melted over them. There's like a small wood stone basin, about a foot across, maybe 4 inches deep. That looks like has a faint fishy smell, and some dark stains in it. Some like a mix of blood and fish from the vial. And the besides it, and the altar itself has carvings on it, the lightning bolts and things.
Is anyone going to be terribly upset if I break this altar?
Really?
So the answer is yes.
I shake my head. That's all. I do that all the time.
Again, you're outside. Are you
from
gonna
outside?
come into the room?
It's okay. Whatever. Do what you got. Do it.
Are you coming in the room, or are you staying outside in the rain?
I can't find it on the map, dude. So give me a second here.
Okay, so I will put you in the room.
Thank you.
There you go. Alright, so Toggin, what is your passive perception?
I think 14? I think.
Alright, so you smell... It smells like a latrine behind this door.
He's not going through it. He doesn't want to anymore.
And you recognize the smell of the harpies.
Yum. Yeah. No, he doesn't want to go through there. Nope.
You'll notice that the rain has stopped.
Good.
Still slightly overcast, but the rain has stopped. So you do anything else with the altar, searching it, smashing it?
I've been investigating and
laying
looking
on
at
it.
and searching and touching the altar for a while now.
Seinfeld, George Costanza pose on top of it.
I have no idea what that is.
Your hand on your, where you lay on your side with your hand on your, cupping your head.
The altar is inside.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
see.
Yes.
So I think that looking around this room, I see pictures of shipwrecks everywhere, and I know that the lightning hits the rod above and channels down into this altar, and there's like guts and everything all over the place on the altar and like under the altar. So I assume that this is a bad altar. And I'm saying all of this
Really?
out loud. Yes.
Okay.
So does anyone,
I cannot argue with your logic.
if
Yes,
somebody
but-
knows something I don't, then let me know. But if not, I think we should destroy the altar. Stop all the shipwrecks from
Go for it.
happening.
Yes.
Worked for me.
Yep.
Kill it.
Need some help?
So I'm gonna take my hammer out, and I'm gonna. Do I have a hammer?
Like a wall.
That's a better question.
I have a hammer.
I for sure have a crowbar, but I think I,
know
have
we-
a hammer also.
I have a sledgehammer.
I do have a hammer. Yep.
God.
Alright, so you're just... So, just to clarify, you've been looking at this thing the whole time. You say that, and you're going to smash it. You're not interacting with it in any way.
No,
besides
I said I've
smashing
been
it.
touching it and
He's
checking
been
it for
touching it, he
drawers
was
and investigating it.
Physically looking around,
Alright,
yes.
so as
Yeah,
you
I'm
touch
moving
it,
things and looking at it
this-
for drawers and secret
you
compartments.
get charged this for a second. It's almost like when a lightning bolt hits you, but it does not hurt you.
That's off our flare of rockets.
There you go. Did you get the thing pop up?
I did?
All right, so you have this now,
Okay.
and you guys give me perception checks. The other three of you give me perception checks. As Scramble stumbles back for a second and looks around the room.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, roll for crap today.
I know, right?
All right, Talgan, you notice he has these little sparks in his, crackling in his eyes, like lightning in his eyes.
Scrambles, are you alright?
I'm not sure. So I'm gonna hobble over to this window and
Get his guts out.
try and do the thing you said I can do. Out the window. What?
Okay,
He
so
barfs out the window.
just like it was, although it's nowhere near as bad as it was because it's not contained inside. But the window shatters and smashes as this lightning bolt comes out of your hand, cracking 120 feet in front of you.
Guys, I can do lightning bolts now.
You can now only do it 2 more times.
I think everybody should go touch the stone and see what happens. I got lightning bolt power.
That's a conch in my hand. I don't know. That could affect things, couldn't it?
Maybe.
Or-
Maybe it's
Oh,
better
okay.
if you have the conch.
So,
Alright.
have you changed your mind on destroying it?
It gave me superpowers. Of course I want to keep it around.
Just that instant flash of, I want to destroy this thing. It's evil. It's bad. To, no, it's good. It's good. It helped me. So,
Oh, I still 100% think it's evil and bad, but it's also helped me out, so now I'm less worried about it in the long run. Like, if it's killing everybody else, that's terrible for them. But I'm gonna leave and forget this place existed and still have lightning bolt hands and be fine with that. I think everybody should try to get lightning bolt hands for the record.
Go ahead, Jackson. It's your turn.
Everybody touch it, lick the stone, see what happens.
Alright, so it is on your actions page now under miscellaneous. I've just got to change the DC.
Cool.
And if you click the
Slaves.
circle, you'll see it is from yourself in 100-foot straight line.
Awesome.
Anything
That is-
in that 100 feet,
that is
5 feet
nuts.
wide, gets blasted. So you guys have had it cast on you a bunch of times, but you'll notice every time they've maneuvered themselves to get as many of you as they can.
Yeah.
But even Godin, who was right next to you, didn't get hit because it's a 5-foot line. So, but it's 100 feet, does 8d6 damage, or half if they fail. So,
That's awesome.
So, Jackson, do you touch the altar? You are muted.
Yes, I said I did a while ago.
okay, so Jackson, as you walk up and touch the altar, nothing happens. I will give you another investigation check.
All right. Oh my God.
And Taugen, I give you, give me an Arcana check. All right, Jackson, those are iron. Now that you see it out of the elements, the metal is iron.
You know what? Screw it. I'm using inspiration.
Okay.
Might as well.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you're pretty sure that this thing recharges when it's hit by lightning bolts.
Ooh.
Oh, now the storm's over, so I think it'll have you 10 stones.
Yeah.
What if I hit it with one of my lightning bolts? I don't think that'll work though.
Interesting.
Oh, and like I said, keep in mind you have 2 uses of that now. And then
Yeah, I
it
know.
goes away forever. So.
He just immediately wastes them.
Yeah.
But that's realistic. I'd have tried it out, too.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna shoot somebody in the group with it. So
If I get
No.
in line, let me try something.
yeah, everybody hold
Well,
hands.
Everybody hold
hands.
hands and grab onto the
Stand
middle
in this
pool.
puddle of water.
Yeah, let's all wade out into the ocean, see what happens.
Well, hey, is there... I guess, if it recharges when it's struck by lightning, Doggin might as well try casting Witch Bolt on it and see what happens.
All right, and what level are you casting it as?
Screw it, second level.
All of them.
Screw it, second level.
Okay.
Do it.
So, Godin, you're standing by the door again. It stinks really bad from where you are.
Sure, I know what I'm going to find behind it, but I'm going to go ahead and
It's
open it.
next to scramble. That's
Okay,
all.
and as you open the door, next to you, this lightning was zapping as Taugen is blasting the altar. Are you trying to hit the rods or the altar or what?
He's trying to hit the rods.
All right. So you do see that the lightning is arcing up and down.
No, touch it!
Yeah. No. Like it. Go ahead and give me another Arcana check.
Stop touching it.
You guys still have a 20 and a 1 you haven't used. Just saying. We have like 3 minutes.
Hey, don't need a 20!
Nice. Alright, you're pretty sure this is not working.
Okay, he stops.
And Godin, yep, you see a little balcony out here. You see it's covered in, it's rained. It had just recently rained. So whether that's better or worse, you're not really sure because it's now muddy, but you realize it's not really mud. It's just this odd collection of excrement and blood and
Ooh.
half-eaten fish and small dolphin and things are all up here rotting where the nests of these harpies are.
Nest. Is there any? I'll just glance around. Not glance. I'll physically walk around for a minute and just see if I can see anything of value that they might have stolen off of one of their prey.
Okay, you do see a potion.
Drink it.
Chug, 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 chug.
Drink it.
You lift it up and it's dripping stuff all around on the outside of it.
Ew.
Five
But
But
second rule.
I will
5 second
I
rule.
will spin on that hill for a lot longer than 5
Yeah,
seconds.
but you've only seen it for 5 seconds. So,
Good. That means that my 5 second rule would be to drop it in less than 5 seconds, but I will bring it with me.
I'm not gonna tell you how to live
Um,
your life. Okay.
Here, I'll give this to Tuggin. Here, I found this out there.
It's clean. Let him know how clean
It's,
it
well,
was.
it's not.
It's fucking
Inside's
so
probably
clean.
pretty clean.
Talking
You know what it is?
prestidigitation to clean it before taking the bottle.
Oh, there we go. I don't have prestidigitation, or I would have done that.
Okay, so you do clean the bottle, and you see it's this cloudy green fluid in it.
Cloudy green.
Mm. Good for you.
As you're holding it, you see there's small bubbles in it.
Is there any symbol on the glass on the vial at all?
No.
Do you have any idea what this might be?
He's still inspecting it.
You could use that 20. Use that 20. Or it's gonna go to waste.
I mean,
That's a good
fair.
point. Might as well.
Fair, yeah.
We have
Sure,
15 minutes.
Tuggin's going to try to figure out what it is, and if you guys are okay with it, use the 20.
I mean, fuck it, why
Absolutely.
All right, so you
not? It's gonna go to waste.
Sure.
dip your finger in it, drink it, taste a little bit of it, and you're find it hard to breathe for a minute, and you realize that this is.
Monster energy drink.
There you go.
Water breathing. Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Noise.
I was a little scared that it was just like a vial of harpy shit. I was like, but no, like maybe one of them was just like cleaner than the
I was
rest,
thinking
and,
something like a choking mist, or a cloud kill, or something sort of bottled gaseous danger. But this is why I didn't taste it myself. Leave it to the
I mean,
true potion masters to try that kind of stuff.
I mean, Tuggin is the potion guy, so like.
Yes,
That's awesome.
it is awesome.
Well, guys, we have
Wow.
a potion.
All
All
right,
right,
so
Do we want to get
You
out
have
of here and go get the
cleansed-
conch back?
If we weren't dedicated to killing a dragon, I would say we should check out the shipwrecks.
Yeah.
Underground water, but it'd be kind of fun. Swimming underwater for an hour, trying to find treasure.
To be
Heck
fair,
yeah.
we also don't
We-
know how we got here.
Of course, it's only an hour. I know how we got here. I don't know how we're getting back. I know exactly how we got here.
yes,
But,
the crab did say that he would go down into one of the ships and bring you something.
That's
So
right.
you
That's
do
right.
know there
He's
is
going to help
stuff
us get something.
in some of the at least one of the ships. So
Yes.
that is a
Isn't it like a
point.
really, really seriously dangerous, like shark type thing that we were supposed to avoid?
Maybe
Yes.
you could drink, just split it into 4 potions.
For
and
15 minutes
give you
each.
15 minutes.
15 minutes each?
Who knows?
Heck yeah.
Maybe that's how it would work.
Maybe.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I'm not sure either.
I'm pretty
could
sure
try
that's
it.
how you ruin a perfectly good potion.
It
Yeah,
works with
could last for
healing
like
potions.
30 seconds.
Or
Yeah,
we've just been getting boned by magic users our whole life, paying full price for shit we didn't need to buy.
true that.
Wait, what?
Magic
Well, if
users
you
is selling
can
us
take a
overpriced
sip
potions.
Of a vial and
wow.
have it work just as well, then why have we been paying full price for an entire vial all this time?
Yeah, I've been paying 500 gold for a potion of healing to fix a broken finger when I could have just waited until my whole hand was massacred. Taking a little sip of it and been okay.
Like,
Okay, well,
so do we want to take, excuse me, like an hour after? I mean, we deliver this back to a half-dead lady, and she then is free to go about her, life, death, whatever, and then we go back to Krabby McCrab's,
Sure.
and we and we tell him, and he's happy, and he gets the stuff we want to take like an hour and go ahead and search for treasure.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
like
I don't
taking
care.
a lot of time.
So you guys know mechanically, even though I'll just presume one of you at least live by the water and stuff. You can, these are not, these shipwrecks are right there. So I don't know how
Right.
many of you have played Skyrim and stuff, but you can walk on some of these ships. Unless the water is that shallow, so going into them would just be a matter of holding your breath, swimming down into the hold, looking
Yeah.
around, swimming and stuff, and come back up. It's not like you're having to go hundreds of feet deep for
I
a
mean,
long
scuba
period of time.
gear.
Yes, the
Wait,
But
water.
even
are we
But
gonna
even in Skyrim, I
doing-
can tell you it's a heck of a lot easier if you do have the water breathing skill.
Yes. Yes.
So are we seriously just going to be like, okay, we're gonna do this thing for this crab who's gonna pay us, and then before the crab goes and pays us, we're just going to go and steal all of the money he has?
Oh no! We'll
Yes.
take whatever the
'Cause
crab's
then he's
doing,
in
and
our
then
debt.
he's not unhappy with us getting more treasure. He just said he'd help us get some, since we can't breathe underwater, but now we can, sort of.
Also, if he can't pay us, he's in our debt. So I'm fine with that also.
It's not like
We're
it's
over
his
here
ship.
extorting a crab.
It's not his ships. He got stuck here. He wasn't even. I mean, he was magically transformed into a creature that could talk and think. So, he just wanted us to help get his former friend, master, mentor, whatever, free for the afterlife. And he'd give us some treasure because he knew about these shipwrecks. But we can also go get more. I don't mind. I don't think he might either.
However, you have to justify it to yourself. I'm fine with that. I'm fine
We
with
can
it
even
all.
tell the crabs, look, we found this potion. We can breathe underwater a little bit. Can you guide us to where we can get more stuff?
Probably don't want to say that though.
Why?
Because what if he swims down there and takes all the good stuff? Haven't you seen Moana with the shiny scene? I'm so shiny. What if he has all like a hoard or something down there? I don't know. Also, there's like sea mermaids.
Then we wait to give the conch back until after he's given us the treasure.
We
That's
should go get the
harsh.
treasure before we give the conch back.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm very greedy when it comes to that type of stuff. So.
Yeah, no shit.
But I don't think our greed's gonna be a problem for this guy. He wanted our help with freeing this other thing. He doesn't have any interest in the treasure. He's a crab. What's he need
Exactly.
treasure for?
Exactly.
He hasn't gotten it for himself. He's offered to go get it for us.
And we're not trying to steal a secret formula. So I say I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do.
Cool.
I'm okay with just asking the crab to lead us to the best places to find shit.
I agree.
Works
Because
for
the
me.
crab has been trustworthy. We've already determined that multiple times.
Yeah, we kept on not trusting the crab and being like, ooh, but is it telling us the truth? And Sven's like, yes, guys,
Yes.
yeah.
So just
Insight.
for something you guys to ponder until we start next week, if you make a melee weapon attack underwater and you don't have a swimming speed, then you have disadvantage unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. I think one of you has one spear. Other than that, so just keep in mind your melee weapon attacks are all going to be at disadvantage if you are fighting underwater. And your ranged weapon attack automatically misses beyond this normal range. And you have disadvantage unless it's a crossbow, net, or a javelin.
Cool.
So just keep that in mind if you decide to go on.
I do remember something about the danger of, like, some sort of shark creature. I thought there was some discussion about that.
All right.
The
and
So
main-
it
I
might be
also-
useful to get direction from Krabby to avoid getting eaten by sharks. But yeah, I like it. So
Alright,
should we head
so-
deck down and to get to the cave at least so we can unconch the
Yes.
guy?
Your
Girl.
searching of the harpy nest was fruitful, and you now have a conch and a. Did you take the armor? Or did you leave it?
I took the armor with us.
You took it.
Okay.
I bagged it up. No
And
diggity, no doubt.
all right. So thank you so much for playing with me, guys. This is the map. For those of you on the stream who've seen it, they were talking about these ships. We will find out next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. 6:45 to 8:45ish, 9. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. All of you all Raiders, Zinnu, and everybody else who popped up.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank
It's
you
great.
so much
Yeah,
for
thanks, guys.
Radius Caesar for the biddies. Again, I really appreciate it. It means so much that you guys are willing to throw some of your hard-earned money my way. I do appreciate you. So thank you. Like, subscribe, send the link to all your friends and your boss, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, yeah.
Bye.
Say goodnight, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye,
Night,
guys.
guys.
Good
We'll have
night.
the camera fixed next time.